Hello, welcome to Ross Recording Studios. I'm Chuck, and today we are going to go over Beginning Guitar Lessons 101. Very first lesson that we are going to go over is know your guitar strings. Know your frets, know your fingering. That's going to be the first lesson. So right off the bat, what we have for guitar strings is we have on the top, it's the thin ones, on the bottom are the fat ones. So on the top, you're going to start with a thin one. That's going to be string number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, ending on the thicker string on the bottom, or the fat string. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if we do that in notes, we're not going to go over theory, scales, chords, or anything, but you do need to know what the strings are. So starting on the fat string, or the 6th string, and working our way towards the top of the guitar, we have E, A, D, G, B, and E. E, A, D, G, B, E. And if we work our way up the guitar, fret-wise, you'll see the dots on the guitar. We have our 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret with 1 dot, 4th, 5th fret. That's all we're going to worry about today's Guitar Lesson 101. Skip all that. We don't even need to go to the 5th string really either, but that's just for your knowledge of how the numbering works. So when you're starting learning guitar, your first finger is always number 1 on the 1st fret. If they say a pattern 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So each index finger is number 1, 2, 3, and 4 coincides with your frets. So if we had a pattern of 1, open 1, 3 on the 6th string, it would be open 1, 3. We'll get into that in a further video. This is just so you know. Basic Guitar 101, your strings, 6 strings, E, A, D, G, B, and E. Your frets, 1, 2, 3, 4. Your fingering. And that is Basic Guitar 101. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. One, 2, 3, 4. Take 2. Guitar tuning. Hello, welcome to Ross Recording Studios. I'm Chuck, and today we are going to do a very quick Guitar Lessons Beginners 101, lesson number 2, guitar tuning. That's before we do anything else on the guitar. Okay, let's do take 3. Hello. Welcome to Ross Recording Studios. I'm Chuck, and today we are going to go over guitar lessons, Beginner Guitar Lesson 101, guitar tuning. That is very important before we learn any chords or anything. And so we did our very first video. You know what the strings are now. Now we have to tune the strings. So if you look at our little chart above, you will see we have open strings and we have the red dot with this line corresponding to the string that the note is. So what it's saying is the 5th string open is the same as the 6th string on the 5th fret. Those should be the same note. And then it goes and shows you the next one. It's close, but something doesn't sound right. Next one. And we'll start back at the bottom, and what you have is open E on your tuner. Let's stop right there and let's go over tuners. There's all kinds of tuners on the market. I have one built into the acoustic. I press the button. I look down the E's and tune. I also have my favorite. I've had tuners in the past. My very first tuner was a Pitchfork, and that was actually awesome. It was tuned to A440. You give it a little ding. Don't ding it on a hard surface because that could eventually make it out of tune. So just hit it on a soft surface, and you put it right on the guitar, and the guitar would vibrate at A440. Now they have the ones that you clamp on the guitar to tune each string individually, and you can watch the little monitor on it. It's using the same technology. It's using the vibration of A440 to get the vibration to make it work. If it was 441, it wouldn't be in tune. One of my favorite ones that I found after various ones in the past that I'd buy for $30, and it's got the meter. You know, the old ones were not, I didn't think were easy to use, and I don't know how accurate they were. But what I have here on my phone is the Fender tuner. It's free. It comes up, you hit the tuning key on it. Look at that. Color's green. A. We have a good one. D, we're in tune. Ah, there's a bad note, so you can see what the bad note is. Besides on the guitar, besides on the phone, there's one in the Ableton program. So sitting there plugging through that, I can tune up on the Ableton program. I have one on the Progressive Grid, the Spark 40 amp, another guitar tuner. So I'm tuned all the way around. If I'm not, one of them is going to let me know. So we have open E. Up to the 5th fret, it's the same as the 5th string, A. We go up to the 5th string, 5th fret, play it. And we play the 4th string open, same note. 4th string, 5th fret, same as this 3rd string open. Here's where it gets tricky. When we go to the 3rd string, we go to the 4th fret, which is the same as the 2nd string open. And back to the 5th fret when we get to the 2nd string for the high E. Play an E major chord because all these strings are open, so it's kind of, I think we're in tune. There's one other way that you can tune a guitar. After you've done all your meters, you can check your harmonics using your 5th and your 7th fret. So on your 6th string 5th fret harmonic, to your 5th string 7th fret. And sometimes it's easier to hear the harmonic tone than open. You can't do the 2nd, 3rd string, so you have to skip that one. There's no sort of harmonic for that. You can't really get it. But if your harmonic is not in tune, or if your guitar is not in tune, your harmonics will let you know very fast. It'll be way off. So it's one of the final steps you can do. And basically that's guitar tuning. And one other thing that we found out as a band, especially back in the day, when we didn't have all the fancy electronics and the accuracy, and it seemed like once in a while we'd all tune up independently and somebody'd be off, and we'd be sitting there fighting, blaming, oh, you're not in tune or whatever. So finally the question is not whether we're all like in tune, as long as we are all in tune together. So we can either be all right or all wrong, but at least now we're all tuned together, and that makes a big difference. So we ended up having one person, here's the guitar tuner, all of us tuned to that, right or wrong. Now we're all tuned together, and generally it solved all the tuning issues after that, right or wrong. It just sounded much better when everybody tuned to the same guitar, same tuner. Nowadays it doesn't matter. When you go A440 on one, it's the same on the other. So I'm glad that we have the new day and age with all the new equipment out there. The accuracy is much better. So as long as you're in tune, you can play with somebody halfway across the world, and you're going to play in tune together because you've all been tuned to A440. And that's it for tuning. I'm Chuck. Thanks for watching. Welcome to Ross Recording Studios. Please like, subscribe, leave any comments if you find anything informative, educational. Thank you very much.